Harihi Om. My dear holy souls, this is Mata Anantananda, Sri Sadguru Shivarama Avadhuta Ashram, Kamvaram village, Kurnool district, Andhra Pradesh state from Bharat, that is India. Under the caption of wonderful Indian folk stories, we are enjoying the suspensive, wonderful and twistful, adventurous stories of Bhatti and Vikramaditya, the historical personalities of ancient India. In that series of videos, this is 76th one. The story continued by Mangala Kalyani. Main incidents in the story are Bhatti and Vikramaditya's wonder towards flower fragrance, their search, enquiry with the travelers, issue about Champaka Valli, Vikramaditya's decision and Bhatti's strategy. The outcoming skills from this story, we feel thrilled by watching Vikramaditya's naughtiness and Bhatti's thoughtfulness. The remaining story, let us enjoy in the video. Like that, the idol on the fourth step of the golden throne, Mangala Kalyani was continuing the story to Bhoja Maharaja. According to it, as per previous video, Bhatti and Vikramaditya, this time Vikramaditya had taken the world tour, country tour along with Bhatti on foot, accompanied by Bhetala. They started from Ujjain and they reached a pond which had sweet and cool water like coconut water, and they drank there and they had taken rest in the marble Chow Tree. As it was giving flowers fragrant like Champaka and Kadamba flowers like that. So they felt very wonder about it. Then Vikramaditya said with Bhatti, my dear brother Bhatti, while we approaching this pond and Chow Tree, we didn't watch any fragrant flowers like Champaka and Kadamba, but here we are smelling it. I am very wonder about it. Might be the such trees are there surrounding this lake on the other side, so that I want to know. You please go and search for them. Let us have the reason. Then Bhatti said, okay my dear brother, just now I am going. By saying like that, Bhatti had gone and searched surrounding the lake, and surprise, there was even one tree of Champaka or Kadamba like that. But the Chow Tree was giving the such fragrance. So with great surprise, Bhatti returned back to his brother Vikramaditya and said, my dear brother Vikramaditya, there are no such trees surrounding this lake or this Chow Tree, but it really wonder this rocky construction, the marble stone construction, it is giving such flower fragrant. It's really strange. They are discussing like that. By that time they watched some few members, just like 4 members like that. The group of travelers were passing on the way nearby to that Chow Tree. They watched them. Then they shouted towards them, oh great travelers, you please do come, you can have rest here. And we have the doubts about the flower fragrance which are coming from this Chow Tree. We want to clarify our doubt, you please do come. Then they said, we won't come there because it is life threat. And we are advising you, immediately you vacate that Chow Tree and come here. Then we will clarify any doubt of you. But don't stay there, it is very dangerous to your life. By hearing such words, Bhatti and Vikramaditya had seen each other's face and expressed their surprise. And they left the Chow Tree and approached the travelers. And they asked, what a wonder you are saying. It is hot, so you also can come and have some rest in that marble Chow Tree, which is very cool and giving a nice and sweet fragrance. Instead of that, you asked us to come out. What it is? What is the reason? We want to know. We are very much interested to know it. They said, you are very lucky. Otherwise, if you are watched by the watched people, the servants, security guards like that, you might lose your lives because they'll cut off your throat, because that is the order by the king. You are very lucky enough. They said, just to stay in Chow Tree, which normally Chow Trees are constructed to facilitate the travelers, then what is the mistake? What is the wrong to stay in it? Then they said, so that Chow Tree, the marble Chow Tree, it was not constructed for the sake of travelers. It was constructed as a rest house of the princess Champaka Valli. Every Friday she used to come to enjoy in the lake water, to have bath and to have a pleasure trip along with her servant maids. That's why nobody should come there. This is the king's order. That's all. Okay, we are making more. Then immediately Bhatti and Vikramaditya objected them. And oh, great travelers, is it justice to say a thing, that too an interesting thing in half? You please complete it. Why the king is ordered like that? And what is the matter? Why that Chow Tree is giving such a sweet flower fragrance? That is our main doubt. You didn't clarify it, and again you are taking leave. You please tell the entire issue to us. Then the traveler said, you are nice man, you are not leaving us. Okay, anyway, we are also interested to say the things to you. Okay, listen carefully. From this lake, there is a city, there is a kingdom at about 10 amadas, means 10 into 4, 40 kilometers like that, 40 miles. The name of that city, capital city, is Vijayanagara. To that, a king is there. His name is Vijayaraya Ranga. He has only one daughter, that too after a long time. Her name is Champaka Valli, because when she born, naturally her body had given such fragrance, so that the king had given such name to her. Just like Champaka flower, she is very delicate and she is very beautiful. And the king, because she is the only one daughter to him, he has great love and affection towards her. Whatever she demands, the king used to fulfill. The king and both the queen also. Like that, days are passing. Then she got 12 years age. By the way, she got matured. Then the king felt very happy, and he celebrated the occasion as per the tradition, and he had given so many donations and gifts to the public and to the scholars also. After that, within few days, this girl Champaka Valli demanded her father Vijayaraya Ranga for a word. Then he said, why you are very particular, my dear daughter? Whatever you demand, I used to fulfill. So without any doubt, express your desire. But she said, unless you take an oath on me, then only I will reveal my desire. She said like that. He felt very wondered. And he said, yeah, okay, I am promising on the name of our race goddess as Kali, and I am taking oath on yourself also. My dear daughter, my dear lovely child, tell me. Then Champaka Valli said, I don't like to marry in my life, and moreover I don't like to see the face of any man except you. I should not see any man's face, and any man should not see me. That's why please construct a 7 compound wall surrounded 7 states building palace for me. Inside that I'll live, along with servant maids only. The security guards also should be females only. I don't like to see any man's face except you. This is my desire, this is my particularity. I am very determined about this condition. So you please make arrangements for that. The king felt very wondered, and because of his love and affection towards his daughter, he tried to convince her to get married. But she was very particular about her determination, and she said, if you force me, my dear father, I'll commit suicide. I don't like to lead the life. So you have to fulfill my desire. That's all. He asked her several times what's the reason for it, but she didn't express anything, and she was very determined about that. Then in helpless situation, the king had constructed such a building for her, and he kept her there, and to educate her about sastras, about arts like science, dance, and music, and paintings, and all 64 forms of arts. He appointed the female teachers only. With her, by hard work and learning nature, she learned all the art forms, and she is expert in all sastras. The ladies, whoever had seen her, they described about her beauty as God Brahma had concentrated his all efficiency to make her body. She is such a beauty. They used to say like that, we didn't see her, but since 2 years, on every Friday, she used to come along with her servant maids to this lake. In the daytime, she used to play here for 2 or 3 hours about, and later she used to go to her palace on a palanquin of perils. On every Thursday, by hiring an elephant, and the king used to announce around all over the city with dandora, with the drums and high beats. No man should come onto the roads. Nobody is seen by princess, and princess should not see any man's face. If it happens, it is the life threat to the man, whoever had taken the chance to come into the streets. He announced like that so that nobody will come, and because you didn't know, that's why you crossed this Chow Tree, and by your good fate, the security guards didn't watch you. It's very better to leave this place. Okay, this is the issue. Now we are taking leave. By saying like that, the travelers had left on their way. Then Bhatti and Vikramaditya felt very wonder about it. Vikramaditya said, what a wonder, a normal daughter of a king, a princess, how her body will give such odors. As the travelers saying, because of her stay, this marble Chow Tree is also giving such smell. And they described about her beauty also, how it is possible. But he said, yes, my dear brother, it is really strange. Unless there must be in a secret reason, nobody's body will be like that, and no girl will take such determination to leave the marriage and to remain as virgin. So Vikramaditya said, my dear Bhatti, by hearing her beauty and by experiencing the fragrance of flowers coming from her body, I am interested to marry her. I want to make her to learn a lesson, to leave her determination, which is though stubborn, it is a foolish one. Being such beauty, why she is hating the men, I want to know. And by driving her from that determination, I want to marry her. But he said with a naughty smile on his face and with great respect on his brother, he said, oh my dear brother, your desire is reserves for you. Unless yourself, nobody can desire like that. Okay? If you determine to marry her, It must be achieved. Otherwise, it will be a challenge. It will be ingrained to our race even, our fame. That's why we must have a right strategy. Okay, anyway, this is Thursday. Next, tomorrow will be the Friday. So, with the help of Bhetala, you took a disguise of a old man. Though they see you, the servant maids and the princess, they won't take it serious, and moreover you hide yourself behind the trees and all, and I'll take disguise of a young woman, and I'll mingle in the servant maids of Champaka Valli, and I'll go with her to her palace, and there I'll inquire about her secret of body odors and about her determination. Let us try. He said like that. Vikramaditya also agreed for it, and they were waiting for the next day. So, with the help of Bhetala, they had taken, they made some arrangements to sleep in that forest. So, they slept. And what will happen in this story next? Let us enjoy in the coming up video. Harihi Om. Thank you for watching.